Well, hello everyone, I'm Danrvdtree2000, also known as Dan 2x15 on Xbox Live, and yesterday I watched WWE Clash at the Castle, and that, by far, is once again another huge successful pay-per-view for the WWE. And there are many people on the internet that will bitch and complain about most things, including pay-per-views like this, but they, by far, are wrong about this one. This one is top-notch, 4.5 stars for me, and I'm going to go through you and review every match and tell you all the results and what happened, so if you haven't seen it, so yes, here we go then, we're going to go on to the kickoff show matchup, because that's right, they brought back kickoff show matches, as we had the Street Profits and Madcap Moss take on the Alpha Academy and Austin Theory. Now, I didn't really get to see much of it because I was trying to sort something out, but I did catch the end of it, and the Street Profits and Madcap Moss picked up the victory against Alpha Academy and Austin Theory. Oh man, what a match! That was to warm up the crowd for what was going to be one of the best UK pay-per-views in 30 years. Yeah, it wasn't a Summerslam, Survivor Series, WrestleMania, or Royal Rumble, but it was worth it! As we started things off on the proper show, when the main card started, it was Team Bianca Belair, which was Bianca Belair, Alexa Bliss and Asuka versus Team Bayley, or as otherwise known as, well, Damage Control, Bayley, Dakota Kai, and Io Sky. And that was a hell of a six-woman tag team matchup. Every spot that was you could think of, including with all three of Io Sky, Dakota Kai and Bayley laying down and taking a springboard moonsault from Bianca Belair. We had chants from the crowd that was singing, "Hey, hey Bayley, ooh, I wanna know if you be my girl," which really got on the nerves of Bayley. Well done for Bayley for playing along with the crowd, because she was a great heel, going like this, holding her fingers in her ears, telling him to shut up. It was great. She even had a go at Michael Cole. Michael Cole said, "Hey, you're not being loud enough." This is great. The victory went to Damage Control, Bayley, Dakota Kai, and Io Sky at the end. But it was still a great matchup. I enjoyed every last minute, as it was a rose plant from, I think Rosebud, I should say, from Bayley. Then a moonsault from Io Sky. Pinned 1, 2, 3 in the middle of the ring by Bayley. I think we're going to see a Raw Women's Championship match at Extreme Rules pretty soon, with Bayley going one-on-one with Bianca Belair in the future. So up next was the Intercontinental Championship, as Gunther defended his title against Sheamus. Sheamus came out first to an amazing ovation, as he had the brawling brutes by the side, Butch and Red Holland. But then out came Ludwig Kaiser with an old friend of his, Fabian bloody Italian stallion, Fabian Anchino. I think that's how you pronounce it, but that's not his name anymore. I can't remember. I generally can't remember what his new name is. I will put it on the screen right now, right here. But yeah, Imperium are back, baby, and they really did say it was Imperium. It's not like it was a brand new name. They called it Imperium. They just need to bring back the old music. They can still be Gunther, Ludwig Kaiser, and I think it's Giovanni, something, Giovanni something. But it was a hell of a bar. That was a friggin' hoss fight for the ages, wasn't it? Oh my god, Sheamus being beaten the shit out of by Gunther, but end up coming back to the 10 beats to the bell ring, very much. But then, of course, you had Gunther working on the lower back, hitting the powerbomb, stopping his back, and Sheamus finally hits a high cross and even came up to finally finish him off, hit the brogue kick, but then his back gives in because his back was being worked on the entire match. That meant that Gunther can to equalize with a powerbomb. 1, 2, 3. Gunther is still Intercontinental Champion. And the next match is Liv Morgan versus Shayna Baszler for the SmackDown Women's Championship, and I thought that Shayna Baszler was going to go in there, beat the hell out of Liv Morgan, make her tap out to the completed clutch, but no, Liv Morgan actually had some fight in her and actually managed to survive just about, because after taking some big punishment on her arm with the armbar and getting out of the kind of Fuda clutch, she was trained with Riddle earlier on the day or something, for what I heard the commentators say. And, well, because of that, she managed to survive and hit the Oblivion. 1, 2, 3 is still the SmackDown Women's Champion. This is going to be good because I thought that it was just going to be a cash-in. She'll win a couple of matches, retain, and go on and then lose it in a pay-per-view. That doesn't mean anything. But hey, we shall see what the next challenge is going to be for the SmackDown Women's Championship. And speaking of champions, former tag team champions Edge and Rey Mysterio took on the Judgment Day in a tag team match, with the Judgment Day having Rhea Ripley at ringside and Rey and Edge having Dominic Mysterio at ringside. Very, very good matchup, including the entrance for Edge. Oh my god. Everyone was everyone in Wales was singing Metalingus, baby. It was funny as hell. Edge's attire was really awesome because he came down wearing a mask, and to take off the mask after he did his entrance, and Rey was like, oh, come on, dude. You know you're not supposed to take off your mask. But it was great. It was a great tag team match. There was a chance for a coup de grace. Edge hit the execution and even a spear and even hit a 619, which I think Corey Graves called it a 519. But hey ho, in the end, the Edge and Rey Mysterio picked up the victory because it was a 619 into a spear after Dominic got involved as well. And, well, it was a celebration at the end of it, with Dominic, Edge, and Rey Mysterio all in the ring. But all of a sudden, wham! Right in the nuts of Edge. A low blow from Dominic Mysterio. I mean, you know, for anyone that said that didn't see it coming is a liar. But, oh, man, I'm happy. Oh, I am happy that happened. I kind of knew it was going to happen. I thought it was going to happen during the match, but bravo, Tony Dominic heel. We got some work to do with Dominic. On Monday Night Raw, he's probably going to explain his reasons. Probably not going to say that it's for the Judgment Day. He's probably going to say it's because I wanted to do it for myself, to get out of the whole shadow of my father type of scenario. But we shall see on Monday Night Raw why he did a low blow into Edge and even clotheslined his own dad afterwards. He ripped his shirt off, and for some reason, I think his shoes came off during that. Because I think he took him off, and I think they were loose, so he just went, fuck it, I'm taking my shoes off anyway. I don't know why, but why he took his shoes off, and I don't know. I know why he took his shirt off. That's because he was wearing a Mysterio top, and he's like, yeah, I'm done with being a Mysterio. I'm a Guerrero now. I don't know what's going to happen on Monday Night Raw, but we shall find out with Dominic. I'm hoping it's a lot of hate. And speaking of the word hate, My God, there was a lot of hate between Matt Riddle and Seth Rollins in their matchup. Oh my God, it was great. I enjoyed every minute of it, including Seth Rollins' entrance, because, let's face it, he looked like a devil wearing, I don't know, God knows what. He was so flamboyant, and the entire arena was singing along to Seth Rollins' theme music, even after it was finished, after the entrance was finished, and the entire crowd, I think, were behind Seth Rollins more than they were Matt Riddle. But he knew how to push Matt Riddle's buttons, and well, you know, there was no doubt in my mind that Riddle was going to get over frustrated and cost himself the match. And that's exactly what happened, because there was a point in the match where Seth Rollins was laying on the table. Riddle got a chair. He didn't care about getting it disqualified. He just wanted to use the chair on Rollins. He went wham! Missed Rollins because Rollins moved out the way. He then got back in the ring and with forced insecurity. In came Matt Riddle. Bang! There's the stomp to the head of Matt Riddle. But Seth Rollins wasn't finished as he climbed the middle rope and he stomped his head in once again from the second rope. Wow. 1, 2, 3. Winner is Seth freaking Rollins. And after that, there was only one match left, and that was the Tribal Chief, the head of the table, the WWE undisputed Universal Heavyweight Champion Roman Reigns, defending against Drew McIntyre, the hometown hero. Well, not necessarily hometown hero, but it felt like it. And Drew McIntyre came out first, and it was to Broken Dreams. Oh my God, so fitting. I thought it was gonna win. It was brilliant. And then it came down after Broken Dreams. It came down to the new Gallantry music, and that was the picture being painted to say, hey, I'm taking your title from you, and there's nothing you can do about it. And he kicked out at one after shot. Superman punch. He kicked out. That big signature clothesline. Drew McIntyre kicked out. Rebound spear. He kicked out. He got out of the guillotine. Everything that Roman Reigns gave to McIntyre, kicked out. Even Roman Reigns kicked out of some of the Future Shock candy. Also, the Glasgow Kiss that knocked them both the fuck out, because remember, never ever hit Battle Samoan. It'll knock you out. That's silly too. But the end of the match, when the referee got knocked out halfway through, pretty much near the end, and we heard A-Town down. Here comes Mr. Money in the Bank, Austin Theory, ready to cash in. He literally was right there, at the same, hey, I'm cashing this baby in. But who goes, wham! And knocked out Austin Theory. None other than Tyson Fury, who was at ringside watching the entire event unravel in front of him. So he cast Austin Theory to match up. Roman Reigns was going to get a chair and whack Drew McIntyre with it while the referee was down. Then he hit the Claymore. The referee that came down with Austin Theory slid in the ring and went 1, 2, and he was going to get the 3, but then referee gets pulled out of the ring by some bozo. And it was Jimmy and Jey's Uso's brother, Roman Reigns' cousin, Solo Sikoa. I was like, oh my God, not like this. Not like this, damn it. Drew McIntyre got distracted by Solo and, well, turned around, got hit with a spear. 1, 2, 3. And still, WWE undisputed Universal Heavyweight Champion Roman Reigns. The fans were pissed, but even though Tyson Fury got in the ring and shook Roman Reigns' hand afterwards for some strange reason, instead of knocking him the fuck out, He then said, "Hey, oh, unlucky Drew, but I know you lost, but we are proud of you. The entire United Kingdom are proud of you. The entire arena was behind you in the entire match, singing Drew McIntyre, Drew McIntyre." They sang 2 songs. I think Sweet American Pie and another random song because I guess they still had time. But it was great. I enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments. Let me know what you thought of Clash at the Castle. And we'll start. Next up is Extreme Rules. Live at Philadelphia, the home of the city of brotherly love. And also the city of the original ECW, as we got reminded pretty much the entire time watching Clash of the Castle. So, yeah! And until next time, for the Extreme Rules predictions and a review for Extreme Rules as well, Danrvdtree2000, also known as Dan2x15 on Xbox Live. And until next time, goodbye. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you want to watch the previous video, click on the video on the left. But if you want to watch the playlist, then click on the video on the right. Also, feel free to click subscribe by clicking on the Master Chief icon on the top.